Students come here for all kinds of reasons. We have designed pathways within our curriculum that allow the students to explore different fields of law, to have field placements or externships or internships out in the community.
It's a great opportunity for students to see what it's like to practice in the real world, to get some real terrific experience, and to burnish their resume so that when they're out looking for a job, they've got something really special under their belt.
During my time at Albany Law School, I had the wonderful opportunity to intern at the United Nations.
I worked in the New York State Attorney General's Office, Litigation Bureau, and now I work at the ACO Company, a Goldman Sachs company.
I worked at Legal Aid in Manhattan in the Criminal Appeals Bureau.
I had the incredible opportunity to land a summer associate position at Hiscock and Barclay, which has turned into a job after graduation.
I had a field placement at the United States District Court for the Northern District of New York, and that turned into a full-time clerkship after graduation.
I spent a year in a field placement with the Albany County Alternate Public Defender's Office, and I appeared regularly in Albany City Court, which was a fantastic experience to hopefully get me ready for the next step of my legal career.
The students have the opportunity to participate in numerous activities that will give them exposure to all of the things they will do in practice.
If the jury's here, we don't want them looking at the witness. They're looking at you, and use your height. Own the courtroom when you do this, okay? And you really just nod back at him like, come on, yes or no to my question. And then you continue to talk to the jury.
The skills that I learn here are basically the skills that I use every day. Doing moot court, getting up on your feet, doing the practice work, getting used to being able to think extemporaneously, being able to argue both sides of an issue. Those are skills I use every day.
We have in-house clinics where students can work alongside a faculty member and represent an actual client in a real case and see if that's the kind of career that they want to have.
Every semester I see students suddenly feel empowered. They understand that now they can be lawyers. They're not just learning how to be lawyers, they're being and doing the work of real lawyers. And that's exciting because I think a lot of students don't think that they'll get that experience until after graduation.
All these opportunities allow you to get into practice, working with a judge or other attorneys, and really start to get the skills that you're going to need for the rest of your career. And employers really love that, and I think we really prepare our students well for the future.
During the summer, before you arrive at Albany Law School, you'll be hearing from the Career Center about updating your resumes, getting you on board to start planning your careers for the future. We are going to provide you with the resources that you need to go out and find that position for after graduation, that we're in this with you, that we're in this together.
Albany Law School is uniquely situated in the capital of the state. The legislature, the governor's office, the state agencies that are here, the lobbying firms, the nonprofits, they're all based here in Albany, and we're the place they turn to for student internships, for postgraduate employment, and we have no competition here. It's really terrific.
I get to teach a course called Court of Appeals Intensive, where I take my students to the court. We watch oral arguments at the court. After oral arguments, we always have one of the judges visit with us right in the courtroom. This is an opportunity. Lawyers, judges, they don't even get it, but our students here at Albany Law School do.
One of the attractive things about Albany Law School is that it does have a sense of community here.
I love that there's a lot of opportunities for engagement. You know, it's a small school. You get to know everybody really well. You get to get a really good, close working relationship with professors.
It's still a competitive environment. It's still law school. But the people here I found to be tremendous. I made some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life here at the law school.
It's an incredible feeling to be part of the Albany Law School community, and it's not something that you leave behind when you graduate. It's something that is part of who we are.
I'm a regional director of the Albany Law School Young Alumni Association, which we are really excited about. It helps young lawyers figure out the transition between what it is to be a law student and what it is to be a lawyer.
Having older students to kind of go to and bounce ideas off of and hear how their experience was, it gives you peace of mind and it helps you realize that this is part of the process and everyone's going to the same place.
The alumni are dedicated because they had a great experience here at Albany Law School, And every alumni that I speak to is always willing to help students. They want to give back to the place that started their careers.
One of the most unique things about the faculty here at Albany Law School is that we work together collaboratively to develop the whole student throughout their time here.
I've witnessed firsthand how my colleagues and I are always thinking about ways to make the experience better for the students and ways that we can enrich their education here at Albany Law School.
We spend a lot of time as a faculty discussing what is it that students are going to need to know and to be able to do 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and how can we prepare our students for the future. And that's an important part of who we are at the law school.